Hey folks, welcome back. Jordan here at the Nutty Gnome Homestead. It is a beautiful day here, I believe it's April 7th, 2025. We had a little bit of frost this morning, but I think it's supposed to get up in the 60s today. Absolutely gorgeous. Perfect day for us to be smoking some barbecue, pork shoulders, and some pork loins. So, guys, it doesn't get any easier than this. This time of year, everybody's wanting to get out. They're wanting to grill. They're wanting to barbecue. They're wanting to party. We've been cooped up all winter. And why not? You can make delicious pulled pork barbecue at home for a fraction of the cost that you can get it from the store. So, as you guys can see, we've already got the smoker rolling. We're going to show you how we get this whole process done. So, here are a couple of our pork butts we're throwing on the smoker today. We got them seasoned up with a little bit of brown sugar, salt, pepper, garlic, a couple other things. Tell you what, if any of you guys are interested in our barbecue rub, leave a message down below on this video, and if I get 25 people to message about the rub, I'll go ahead and put it in the comments, guys. So we have a couple pork loins too. We got 3 pork loins here that we have ready to go. We like to season up our meat the night before. Kind of gives a little bit of a marinade. Now we're going to get these guys on the smoker. Okay, so as you guys can see, we've got 2 pork shoulders and 3 pork loins on the smoker this morning. Now we have our homemade rub on these. Leave a comment down below and we'll get that put in for you guys. Folks, we're going to leave these pork loins on for about 3 hours. We want an internal temperature of about 145 degrees. So I'm going to put my probe right into the middle of one of these. And as soon as that comes off, we'll put it into our pork shoulder on top. Now, there's nothing too complicated about this. You can add whatever kind of rub that you prefer. We make our own rubs. You can purchase rubs. They all do a good job. Now, I'm not going to show you guys the process of actually rubbing these seasonings onto the pork here. All we do is we put a little bit of layer of mustard on, kind of as a binder to help hold it to the meat. We shake it on, we pat it in, we let them set overnight. Nothing too complicated. Guys, you can do this with just about any kind of wood that you like. Oak, hickory. I prefer fruit woods with my pork. We've got a mixture of cherry and apple and pear cuttings from our orchard. So cherry wood's going to give it a nice pink color and a nice rosy, sweet taste. So that's what we're going to do. Like I said, it'll take about 3 hours to do the pork loins. It'll take somewhere around 7 to 10 hours to do the pork shoulders. Guys, don't make this too complicated. It doesn't have to be difficult. All right, guys, we've been hanging out 225, 230. We're wanting to go low and slow. All right, guys, so it has been about 3 hours, 2 hours and 52 minutes, actually, and our pork loins have hit an internal temperature of 145 degrees. So we're going to take these out. We're going to put them on a tray. We're going to cover them with a bit of little aluminum foil, and we're going to let them rest for about 25 minutes or so. That's going to carry over some temperature, and it's also going to let those juices redistribute. We're going to try to get this done quickly so we can get those pork shoulders that are on top back on the smoke. So come on in. We'll show you how we get this done. All right, so we're going to pull these pork loins out. And we'll put that thermometer into the pork shoulders here on top. Don't those look good? Just want to be careful with them. That's the nice thing about pork loins. They don't take very long. You can get them done while you're waiting on your pork shoulders. Have people over for a ball game or a party. Now I'm going to take that thermometer and I'm going to stick it I don't want to hit the bone. Stick it into the middle of one of our pork shoulders on top. We're going to close it back up, get it locked. Look at those beautiful smoked pork loins. Got a real nice bark on it. Now, if you want to keep that bark nice and crunchy, don't cover them. Just let them rest the way they are. I don't really care if they get crunchy or a little bit soft. We're going to slice it all. It's going to go on sandwiches as sliced barbecue. The pork shoulders we're actually going to pull. So I think they look good, guys. All right, folks, we hit 200 degrees internal temperature. They got a nice thick bark on them. We squirted these down with some apple juice and a 50-50 apple juice, apple cider vinegar, 3 or 4 times. So we're going to go ahead and get these guys out of here, get them resting. All right, guys, so they brought up to 200 degrees internal temperature. They got a real nice bark on them. If you guys will look, working around the camera here, we're going to grab this bone here on the side, and it should just slide right out nice and clean. Just like that, guys. That's what we're looking for. We're going to go ahead and get these guys pulled, and we'll be right back. All right, folks, so in about 20 minutes, it took us to take those 2 pork shoulders. We got them shredded by hand. We ended up with about 8 pounds of barbecue from the 12 pounds that we started with. So that's how we do this, guys. It really is that simple. So that's all there is to it, guys. That's how we smoke our pork shoulders for pulled pork barbecue, and we smoke our pork loins for sliced for sandwiches. It really is that simple. If you guys have any questions or comments about smoking pork for sandwiches or pulled pork barbecue or for sausage or whatnot, leave a message down below. We'll get back with you as soon as we can. If you guys do it a little bit different, leave a comment. Let us know. We're always willing to try some new things. Until next time, get out there and enjoy this beautiful spring weather and get smoking.